historical aha experience.
The second ordinance for the implementation of the law on changing surnames and first names of August 17, 1938 RGBLI aimed to identify Jews by their first names. Unless they already had a Jewish first name that was regarded as typical among the German people, from January 1939 they also had to adopt the first name Israel or Sarah. The prescription was signed by Dr. Stuckert and Dr. Gertner. Many Jews did not have Jewish names, and the addition of the names Israel and Sarah was intended to indicate on each identity card that the holder was a Jew. How did the Nazis come up with the names Israel and Sarah, and what is the Hebrew meaning of these names? The male name Israel suggested itself. The Nazis in the ministries had a good general education and they knew the term the children of Israel or the chosen people of Israel from the Old Testament. The additional name Israel was not only intended to identify the Jews but also to mock them in the sense, chosen people by no means. We're the masters now. But what does the name Israel mean?
The Bible says, "Then one wrestled with him until the dawn broke, and when he saw that he could not overcome him, and he said, 'Let me go, for the dawn is breaking.' But Jacob answered, 'I won't let you unless you bless me.' He said, 'What is your name?' He answered, 'Jacob.' He said, 'Your name shall no longer be Jacob, but Israel, for you have fought with God and with men and have won.'"
Genesis chapter 32. According to the Jewish explanation, the angel of death fights with Jacob. The Hebrew word lizro is included in the term Israel. Lizro means fight and win. In the German language we need two words because when someone fights they can either win or lose. The angel gave Jacob the name Israel, saying, "You cannot be overcome, you have won. You have conquered." Unbeknownst to them, the Nazis gave the Jewish people the message, "You will win, we cannot overcome you." The individual Jew did not know if he would survive, but the people of Israel and their culture will survive and cannot be destroyed. But the Nazis also needed a female counterpart to the male name Israel. They opened the Bible and the first known female name is Eve. They could not take Eva, because Hitler's mistress was called Eva Braun. The next known female name to appear in the Bible is Sarah. So Sarah was taken without further ado. Now it is important to know that every Hebrew word has a root of 3 letters. The root of Lizro is Sarah is. Israel and Sarah are identical names and both mean you will fight and win.